fuck I just do? Okay, in the studio.
You guys on 23, 22, 21? I don't know if they can hear us or not.
You say you don't know if they can hear us.
No. But
Man,
where do I see the
Huh?
where I see the okay, where it say comments?
Yeah, well,
Uh-oh.
it said it's syncing.
You can only use once with this user to access on the what?
What did it say?
I can only use one at a time.
It wouldn't let you come in the studio.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll figure it out another day.
All I have to do is just come in the studio.
I tried to.
I'm over here working like a Hebrew slave. My bad, family. It was. What the heck? It just went down. Man, get up from up out of there. Because you just kicked me out.
Told me to do that.
Nah, come on up out of there. You just
okay.
Kick me out. Get up out of there.
All right, I'm going.
Yeah, thank you. Kick me right up out of there.
What about regular YouTube, where I'm happy at?
That's what you need to do. Yeah, go back to the regular one because you got me. Ain't council today?
Yes, sir. We live.
You thought we wasn't?
Why you are saying Flint City Council 18? You got all of that stuff on that screen.
Yeah. Because it's council day. This how I'm getting prepared for council day.
So let me do that since you.
I had to do so much deleting today. I think I deleted everything we recorded.
Good morning. Good morning, bumper. Make sure you hit that like button when you come in the room. Come in the room. Come on, y'all. Come in the room. Come in the room. Come in the room. Tap in. That's what they say. That's what the young folks say. Tap in. Tap in. We sing our song. I'm coming up. That's our song for this board.
Coming up.
Yeah.
To the rough side of the
mountain. On the rough side.
Let me get my share game on. Yeah. To the rough side.
Up the mountain.
Good morning, beautiful family. I don't know what happened.
I must hold.
We can't see no comments or nothing. What the heck?
I see all the comments over
here. I can't see nothing. Hold on. Let me get this together. Hold on, family. I'm trying to get the comments. There they go. I had to come out. Deborah Luna, good morning. Wanda Smith, good morning. Debbie Clark, good morning. Jazzy Melanie, Andre Holland, Lawrence Burton.
To make it easy.
Deborah Luna, okay, almost at 150K. Hey, Deborah, we working on it. Michelle Smith, a.k.a. Ann, in the building. Lawrence, what it do?
Come on with me.
Where you going?
On the rough side.
On the rough side of the mountain.
Get
my share game on. Can you hit that like button as you coming in? It's my fault. I had to clear some space up. As I'm working this new technology.
To make it in.
I'm trying to make it do what it do.
Make it do what it do.
Make it do.
Make it do, Mick. Yeah.
I'm gonna make it.
Make it do.
Make it do what it do.
Although everybody might not see
KC in the building. Good morning, huh?
Mickey does know.
I don't know nothing.
But you just keep on holding the faith.
Holding the faith.
And let Jesus run this race. Oh, we doing what we can.
Right now, I ain't been doing nothing but beefing with Christians.
Hey, that's why we coming up. That's what we doing, Mick.
On the rough side.
On the rough side. That's all right, Mickey.
You're on the rough side of the mountain.
Up the mountain.
What mountain is we coming around? Love Mama, Grand Rising to you.
Mount Pisgah.
Nope. I definitely won't be going to that church.
And then Antioch, because that's what it was first called Christians at.
They was called Christian at Antioch. How long ago was that?
About 10, 15 years ago.
At Antioch? When they was first called Christians? So they just got called Christians at Antioch 15 years ago in Flint. Boy, you done wrote your own verse of the Bible. I get it.
I must hold to God. I gotta tell you, his powerful hand. They don't understand.
Me neither.
I'm
Cameron Hardy, Kobe Fatty, a.k.a. Elizabeth P. Finney. What it do?
On the rough side. Come on in the room now.
You know what, Lawrence, about this rodeo, what we doing? Now, you know what? What we gonna do about this rodeo? What we gonna do about this rodeo?
Man, I'm too busy sharing, man. I'm so excited to be back on Facebook. I'm trying to catch up with everything.
Okay, well, I done shared on the YouTube side of the game. Mr. Thomas, what it do? Terry Nixon, good morning. Lorna.
What's going on, y'all? Good morning. Because I'm coming up.
You coming up on the rough side of the mountain.
Me and Mick woke up this morning on the rough side.
I woke up actually good. I slept good. I slept good. I slept good. You know why I slept good?
'Cause you held on to God.
No, I slept good because Donnell Meredith, good morning. Darren Fan, I see you back in the building. It's been a long time. I don't know how many probably gonna like us after today, but Tasha Lynn, good morning. Tony Terry from Miami-Dade, Miami 305 in the building. They ain't fixed the water, but only thing, this is what Jasmine Crockett was saying something about Flint. I didn't get it all. Me neither. I mean, we got some low budget Jasmine Crockett's here. I mean, we got a couple Dollar General Jasmine Crockett's. I'm just saying. LaWanna Terry, good morning. Hey, family, I do got to clear up a lie up.
Drugs is a dangerous
RJ Cat, what it do? I do got to clear. I do got to clear a lie up.
Drugs are doing. I'm just saying that's
RJ Cat should give it a long distance to Blanche. You gotta give Blanche. Yeah, he said give a shout out to Blanche. I'm telling you,
we got in trouble for all of y'all comments in the chat, but we
Avis
took it
Hopkins, good morning. Michael Cooley from Greenwood, Mississippi, in the building 662. You say what?
On the rough side.
Listen to the entire Crockett interview first. I didn't. I ain't gonna say nothing. I didn't listen to it. I've been watching clips of the sister. She been making her rounds around here. I seen she went to the Breakfast Club where they sent all the blacks to. When they say you have arrived.
You get to go in the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, she got to make the Breakfast Club. Like I ain't mad at her. She made the Breakfast Club. That she did.
Lord.
Like, you know.
Can't you see for yourself?
Shout out to the Breakfast Club.
Drugs are doing.
Meat Freak in the building. What it do?
From Palaca, Florida.
You know what? Because I was over here working, Meat Freak. I was over here working. I got to clear some of this nonsense out.
Ooh, Lord.
It's rough on us. It's rough on a player. It's rough. It's rough.
Lord,
it's rough.
Yeah.
I do gotta set something straight. Okay, I might have made a mistake.
Oh, no,
stuff happened. I did say it was in November, but when did Jan Marie win and lose that race? Where did she go to? Because I remember what was it when she lost it? Because we did a thing over the election. Now, I might have had it wrong in November. It might have been October when it was said.
Maybe it was October.
Yeah, it might have been October.
The election was the first, Tuesday in November?
Yeah.
But can't you see for yourself?
T, what it do? Then tapped in. Good morning, shooting the T in the building. That's my fellow Southsider.
Maria, that's why I'm singing my song. We climbing up on the rough side. I
gotta go get my hair cut. I done let my hair just got wild. But said 3 hours. Man, listen. Let me tell you something.
Hold
me tell you something.
God
KP, what it do? And if you're watching,
his
hit that like button. The
powerful
people that
hand.
like us and dislike us. I see Kenneth in the building. Oh, good morning. Good morning.
climbing
Sandra Nichols
up.
Martin. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
On the rough
That's all I'm gonna say.
side
Snowden tapped in. Lanita Murray in the building. Good
of the
morning.
mountain.
I'm gonna be nice as I can, brother. I was told if they get in the mud, get in it too. Ain't no sense in trying to figure it out now.
My
But y'all
best
unapologetic.
make
I guess
it
everybody that got
in.
in on time because I was late. Why that show was so long? I don't know. I'm glad I ain't got to
Can't
record.
you see for yourself
it's the
what
marathon.
drugs are doing?
You see this dude, it's the marathon.
Lord.
Man, listen.
Ooh, I know Liddell and Candace is happy because they got a break.
And do.
They got a break. They probably sit back last night like, Liddell, you see this show, girl? She off our asses for a minute, Lord. She got somebody else to
Donnell
talk about.
Dumas, the only Dumas that Winter's like in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably the only Dumas that a lot of them like. Lord.
AC's all right, man. AC's all right. Man, but let me tell y'all something. I ain't watch it. But I got told what it was. What we can find out. She doesn't like neither one of us. I can tell you that much. She don't like neither one of us. So that's the only thing we got in common. We got one person who don't like neither one of us. But hey, that too shall pass. You know that too shall pass. Don't like neither one of us. So I know why we in trouble, RJ Cat. I know I got an hour. I'm telling you.
We got RJ Cat's hour. Where's Mark? What's his name?
Mark Hutchinson.
Where's Mark Hutchinson? Bring him up. We got his hour.
He got an hour over there.
We got the commenters' hours. I thought that was cute.
That's what's up, though.
Can't you see for yourself what drugs
Snowman
are
said the
doing?
number one show on the AM.
What's going on, Snow?
I think we might need to go do radio over there. Do the
Radio
AM show. 1420.
They open this early?
Yeah, they be open.
Oh, I'm not going over there. Our studio, they got a nice setup, but our studio is way better.
KP said, bro, they put a picture of you up with Pink.
Again last night?
They was trying
That's okay. We can't feed into the BS.
You know I ain't going to say nothing. You know I don't care about when you got to make up some stuff like that. No. I keep telling you, man, I've been beefing with the Golden Girls. We got Blanche. I'm not finna argue with nobody that got two hairstyles. One from the 20s and the blowout. I can't do it.
Oh, Lord.
Ain't no way I'll do it. Anybody that can wear French roll from 1913 is a gangster in my book. I'm just telling you what I know. If you can wear a French roll and from 1914, I will never argue with you. Probably got a little pistol up there. That's what I'm saying. I am good. I would never argue with you.
All my heartaches will be
I'm just saying, I would never do that. I would never do that. Miss D, good morning. Good morning. Tell him hit that like button, Miss D. Tell him hit that like button. But I would never do that. I would never do that in my life. I'm just telling you how I am. I would never. I could never argue with Blanche from the Golden Girls. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. Never in a million years. Nothing but respect for you, sister. I would not do it. I would not do it.
Well.
Can't do it.
Well,
on the other hand, you probably can, but I won't. Detroit boy, what it do?
I'm climbing
Vicente.
I'm trying to get to the top.
She want to go to the mountain. I'm trying to keep us on planet Earth. You see, I came back. Flint City Council is the day.
I couldn't even get it out.
He said, RJ Cassie, well, there's an hour already, Mickey. I know it. I know it. I'm just saying, I will not argue with nobody with two hairstyles. Never.
Well,
never. My
Can't
mama
you
told me
see
about them
for
type of women.
yourself what drugs are doing?
Bonnie Vanner, good morning.
Hey, Miss Bonnie. Come on, y'all. Come in the
Fox
room.
Flinty, good morning to you. I'm telling you what I won't not do. Maria Carter, we think alike, we think alike, we think alike. we think alike.
They not like us, Deborah Luna said.
Chris Moultrie, what it do? What it do?
Thanks, Chris. Yeah, we're not for the.
I'm just
back
telling
and
you,
forth.
I would never do it. I would never in a million years. Like I say, I seen women that had two hairstyles like that worn for centuries. They could throw and was about the business. And I don't need them problems. Like I tell you, if you can wear a hairstyle from 1915, the French roll, you got it. Listen, you got it.
Oh, it's such a shame.
It is, but it's life.
It is life.
It's life. It is what
life.
it is.
You know you're doing something right when people talk about you. Because if they're not mentioning you, then you're doing something wrong. But I think we got a pretty good thing going on right here. We got a good thing going on,
And we do, Ray.
and
we do, Ray.
And so I think we're doing. Hey, Mr. Jonathan Joy. I think we're doing a good thing over
Jonathan Joy, good morning. Did you see what Foxy Flinty, if this is true, said calling people? I know he's not doing that over there.
But they not like us. You see what Deborah Luna said a couple of things above that. They not like us. But
cool. They not.
It's cool.
They not.
I'm not gonna get in the mud with that.
Yeah, the only reason this background is up today because we got to do Flint City Council, So I want to show downtown and letting the people know everything lead to council today.
Everything, all roads lead to council.
Yep, it ain't that much work to be doing. They getting out of council quick.
Right.
Jazzy Melody and is. We think alike. We think alike. We think alike. We think alike. I've been telling y'all. The Golden Girls can't stand me. I got Blanche, and what's the mama name? And then what was the one that was gone?
We got Rose. Rose was gone in the head.
I got Rose, Blanche, and what's the mother name on there?
Sophia. Sophia that was the mama?
Yeah, I got that right now. They hate
we
810.
Missing something. Rose, Blanche, Sophia. Oh yeah,
Sophia. Yeah. It's 4 of them, but they had the mama. They really dislike. They hate 810.
Wait a minute. What was Rose, Blanche? Sophia.
I got Blanche is right now going crazy.
Blanche was the oldest one.
And
Rose, Sophia. No, Blanche. What? Dorothy. We missing Dorothy. Thank you.
But right now I got Blanche, Sophia, and Rose that's digging with me right now. They are digging with me like never before. And Blanche, I am not mad. Because Blanche on there had 2 hairstyles, or really 1 or 2. She had the blowout and y'all know what it is. Go watch it.
Yeah.
But it's all gravy, though. But I do want to say this, though. Quit telling people who they should need to hang around with because, Blanche, you don't have a winning record, people that's rolling with you neither. Well, I'm just saying we got a first war and a 7th war.
Because let's just hit him with the facts.
Okay, hit him with the facts.
Let's hit him with the facts.
Hit him with the facts.
We got a video that we want to play. It's about 5 minutes long.
I don't want to play it, but
get your coffee and stuff together. So it's I don't know why they trying to tear down. I mean, it's a difference when you're trying to, come after somebody that's nearly like you see, like he's spending the ARPA money. We get that, and it's not coming to the residents. But when you got somebody out there like the chairman of the Genesee County Commissioners, Mr. Delrico Lloyd, who's trying to help the community, I don't understand why we got these little darts and attacks thrown after him. Like, it was said that he didn't, we keep harping on, she keep harping on, and I'm talking about
Blanche.
councilwomen. I'm gonna call her out.
Oh no, I'm talking about Blanche. I'm not talking about no council person.
Well, I don't know what is she on when she does her podcast. Is she in the capacity of a council person or a regular person? I don't know. Well, anyway, on her podcast, she kept suggesting last week, and then I thought we had cleared it up, but then she had to come back last night. But she keeps suggesting that Commissioner Delrico Lloyd, he didn't support DEI. He voted to take away the DEI. He should have tried to do something to expand DEI in Genesee County. But she didn't talk about the fact that both resolutions supported Black History Month.
Oh, well,
that he voted for both of them.
Carolyn Hendricks, good morning.
And so the fact of the matter is the fact. The fact
Willis,
is
good
that
morning.
he voted for Black History Month in a reference to DEI, like he voted for both of them. So I got tired of hearing what she was saying, and then I'm reading the article telling you what we saw, and I went back and watched it for
You
myself.
watched it for yourself?
Mickey, let's just play the clip and end it right here.
You watched it for yourself.
Watch, and I want y'all to just watch it for yourself and see for yourself what you determine to be the truth is. What did this man really do? Mute us out.
Okay. So I like to get in on this discussion, if I may. It's always a custom of the chair to wait to folks. Have you spoken on this resolution?
I have.
You
I
have?
just wanted to add-
Anybody who has not spoke as of yet? Okay, if I may, if I can speak, it's generally custom of the chair to wait until the discussion is going around, so I just
Chair,
want
I'm
to.
sorry, I wanted to make a clarification that I'm going to vote for, and I already have the Dale's resolution for Black History Month. Okay.
Thank you.
Right now, I don't know how I'm going to vote
Thank you.
on shoemakers.
Just a couple things I want to say really quick. One of the things that I appreciate about our board, and we are a model of leadership across this county for all cities, townships, and villages, is the manner in which we go about having discussions. During this term, this session of our commission, we've had respectful conversations and we continue to do so. And I want to commend the body. Although differences in perspectives, the discussion has been respectful, and that's something to celebrate. We all come from different districts, backgrounds, experiences, upbringings, and so on and so forth. And there's 9 of us, and that's not going to always parallel, but how we conduct ourselves, I think, is what makes what's very important. So I want to commend our body for having such a sensitive conversation in such a professional, civil, and productive way. One of the things that I wanted to mention as a point of information is about add-on resolutions by our bylaws for our committees. We do not have a rule in place as to how resolutions can be brought, except that they can come by way of the chairs of committees. You are correct, Commissioner Cousineau, as it relates to the full board meeting. We do need 6 votes to add resolutions to this body, and that we've done that. The other thing that I wanted to state is that I think it's appropriate that the DEI Commission has a chair and a vice chair, and so what I'll do is, along with the Government Operations Chair, and is to schedule a meeting with the chair and vice chair, as well as Commissioner Winfrey, because I know you sit on the DEI as a representative from this group, just to schedule a meeting so that we can just kind of talk about, number one, the great work that the DEI Commission is doing and how we can go about maybe incorporating perspective and build on the awesome work that group has done. Again, all perspectives are valued. We've done that as a body, and I look forward to sharing even more so concerns that you raised, Commissioner Cousineau and Shoemaker, but raising in a way that also supports and celebrates the work that they've already done. I also wanted to say that I'm going to support this resolution tonight, and this is why I'm going to support it. I'm going to vote in the affirmative because my individual vote does not take away from the resolution we've already voted on that mention action we've already taken as it relates to DEI, establishing commission, and so on and so forth. And voting on the resolution does not abolish my commitment or the express commitment and voted commitment of this body to support diversity, equity, and inclusion across the county. It is a sensitive matter tonight. It is unfortunate on one hand that there is, 2 resolutions that we'll be voting on tonight. But I also respect, my colleagues' desire to, support Black history while, exercising his right not to be supportive of the other portion of that resolution. In the future, I'm hopeful that that we can just debate the resolutions, and if there's a change that we want to make to the main resolution, if you will, that we just debate that, make the adjustments to the resolutions, and vote them up or down at that point. And so, again, want to commend the board for the respectful discussion. I will be, based on the discussion, scheduling a meeting with the chair and vice chair of the DEI Commission to look at how we can build on the awesome work that they do, incorporate concerns that have been raised by Commissioner Shoemaker, and look forward to moving forward. What we do want the commission to take away from this, because there's folks that have volunteered their time, folks that have made great sacrifice to be a part, and there have been some positive things that have come out of there. I don't want those that are engaged in that process to become discouraged by this conversation. I disagree that this board does not support diversity, equity, and inclusion, that we're not serious about it. I haven't seen that indication of anybody on this board, and I believe that we'll continue to work together and collaborate in that work. So I said a lot, but I tried to cover a lot of bases and hopefully, put us on the course to be able to move past this particular item. With that said, if there's additional discussion, I'd like to wrap the conversation. Anybody? I'd like to wrap the conversation.
You back on? Hold on. Let me take that down.
Was that the whole thing?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Back live. We back live.
All right. So I hope that we can finally put this to rest. You heard it for yourself. We watched it together. We seen the actual footage. That's the good thing about meetings. They are recorded.
And is.
So we can go back and we can tell that Commissioner, the chair of the Genesee County Commissioners, Mr. Del Rico Lloyd, that he did, in fact, support DEI. It's just like a false narrative being put out like, oh, he's running with Republicans. He's not supporting DEI. He's not supporting this. Why? People ask the question, why?
I agree with Keisha Denise just said.
What Keisha say?
She said, good morning. Someone is playing politics. Let's tarnish my competition early.
Yeah, but it's too early to do that. Yeah. It's too early.
Cheryl Brody's good morning. RJ Cat, no. She was the sassy one. Sassy. That's why I picked that one for being sassy. I will never speak up under nobody.
So, but the fact is, in the video that we watched, he voted yes for Black History Month and a reference to DEI. He supports DEI. We already know that he was on the National Training Committee for the UAW for diversity, equity, and inclusion. So I don't know why we're trying to tarnish this man's. I don't know what they're trying to do. The only other couple things, and then I'm going to leave it alone because I don't like this back and forth thing. If we're going to move the city forward, let's move the city forward. You are an elected official. We are podcasters. You should be talking about things, highlighting the city and moving the city, not causing division.
Yeah.
Because one thing that I can't understand is when you were with us, when you were over here at ATN, when you were texting us, giving us stuff to put out, we were putting out good information when it was convenient for you. But now that, you're wherever you're at, and I'm fine with that, I don't tell anybody not to watch you. Just like you said, you don't tell anybody not to watch us. But you're over there, you're doing your thing, and do it. Do it without dragging somebody else down. It's just like last week when I was out half the week. I was out most of the week last week, and I think like a couple days before that because I had some stuff going on with my eye.
Yeah, you just was off, really, to be honest.
Well, I was off a week. I was off a week.
It was 4 days because you came in that Monday, and it was 4 days you missed in 1 day. So basically, the following week, because you came Tuesday, didn't come Monday.
Okay, so yeah, that's when we found out about the issues with my. But anyway, it's like Councilwoman Tanya Burns. Like when I tell y'all, it's a lot of stuff that go on in the back, and we only give y'all the front, and then it makes us look crazy because we don't want to get all in the back. Well, this is the stuff that I'm talking about. She called Johnny G, Mr. Groff, the big bad wolf that everybody trying to make him seem like he the bad wolf, except for her, to see how I was doing last week. And I told Johnny, and Mickey is a witness to it. I said, you should have told her I was there because she don't care how I'm feeling. She don't care nothing about my eye. Because if you had that much concern and care about me, you calling to see how I was doing last week, and then last night you're trying to destroy me on your podcast. You use your platform to try to bring people down. And it was okay. We talk about how you vote. if we don't like the vote and we give the opinion to your vote. That's all we do. We don't dig in your personal life. We don't do none of that stuff. But stuff that you put out, Tanya, is personal. Just like you say, you want to be done with it. You want to be done with it. Well, how you want to be done with it? And you steady keep saying, I'm going to get this and I'm going to put this up and I'm going to get this and I'm going to put this up. Just mess. And you call us the divisive ones. No, don't do that. And then Johnny gets a call yesterday from Gilchrist trying to do a truce with 810 and Tanya and Jerry. What was all that? What was all that about?
Who?
Gilchrist.
Oh, I didn't know.
Aoni Gilchrist called John Groff yesterday. Yeah. Wanted us to lay up off of the 2 councilwomen until after somebody gets in the 3rd ward.
Oh.
So don't look for no excuse or try to blame 810 because you don't want to vote for Miss Beverly Biggs.
Oh,
Don't
hold
do that.
up. You saying that it was a call
She
in.
still talks to John. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I see that question in there. Yes, she does. Johnny's in the comments. Ask him, do she still talk to him? Ask him, do he still talk to her? Yes.
Why would they say JWC is family? Why would they say like we into it with JWC?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like when we be at council now, she usually will come over there and sit with us.
Oh, that's Mark. Mark, we got your hit too. We got your hit too, because Mark was the one that came in the comments and said that it didn't seem like that both of the ministers were treated the same on her platform.
We got blamed for that.
And we got blamed for that, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll take the blames for what the people say in the chat sometimes. But, it's like, we can't control the chat, but just it's using like digs at us. If you're going to be a council person, you need to talk about the solutions and moving Flint forward. That's what people voted you in to do. I was on that show yesterday with them young kids. They said, why be interested in politics when all they do is just they sit up there and act a fool every week downtown.
That's what the youngins said.
What they call them, the YGs, the young gangsters.
And I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you right here, Francine. It do. If you go back and look, see people, I get it. Everybody
look
like
what Johnny say. Look what Johnny say, who he in communication with in Flint.
Oh, hold on.
See,
right
this
here.
is what people don't be knowing back behind the scenes, and I don't be wanting to break it all out there. He says he in communication with everyone in Flint, including Tanya.
Yeah.
So stop the mess, man. Stop it. Do your job. If you want to be a podcaster,
She's
or
gonna
if
be
you
a
want to be a
podcast.
six,
I keep
if you
telling
want to
you.
be a politician.
No, she's a podcast. I'm telling you, she's gonna be a good podcaster. Let's be honest. She's gonna be a good, real podcaster. Grace and peace. Good morning. I don't really I understand that you're gonna get in the messiness. John,
Yes,
we putting it together. You're gonna be strictly for them. Y'all want to see John's show is gonna be strictly members only.
Mm-hmm.
Members only. That's coming soon. But see, the thing is, and I'm gonna be honest. Like, don't get me wrong. I get it. Like, cause don't get it twisted, people. I watch podcasts, the big ones. They all beef with each other. If somebody throw a little of this out there, but when you acting like, if you go look everywhere it's been nothing but problems. Everywhere she been, it's been nothing but problems. But it ain't no knock. People can say we can be problems. But my thing is with it, don't come act like you just like we so divisive over here. You know what I'm saying? And now I didn't watch these games that these people play with each other.
Here's our guest that's coming in. Come on in and come
good
around
morning,
the back.
Good morning.
You just
Good
in
morning.
time.
Good morning. Good morning.
We got the lovely Miss Carmen Lewis coming in to join us. We had to just wrap up some family business real quick this morning, but you come on around the back way around
come on
here.
over that way with the sister. I'll get y'all. Hold on, let me get this together.
Oh, let me show you where the restroom is, darling.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, sure, with the restroom. I'll get this together. As y'all can see, I am the maestro. How you doing, beautiful sister? Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, y'all see how I get it over here. No, John, because you can be more free. No, you put it over. Let me see that. Set it over here. Set it right here. See, John, you'd rather have it on that. You need your own show, man. You don't want to be on here with everybody. You don't want to be on here with everybody. I want y'all to be able to be back on your own. You don't need to be on the show with everybody. Nah, we gonna have more fun when it's under the when we in members only. Hey, Keisha, Denise, and was never. Only thing was mad about when he came on the show because certain things got put out there. A lot of like they be saying, "Oh, we lying." No, why would I lie on you? It's easy to tell the truth on you. I have no reason to lie on you. It's easy to tell the truth. And I say it again, you don't put the pettiness to the side. You never, and I'm gonna say this, I don't care what nobody say. You never, when we up in court, you never let no judge know that, you know what I'm saying, the bickering when you saying, oh, didn't nobody say? Yes, it was, because some people, the judge, you don't know what the judge, if they got cameras out there, they can sit in they chambers and see what's going on.
But that was your opinion, though.
Yeah, but you can't give no opinions, though. But what was said, somebody did say, I can't remember who said it, somebody did say y'all shouldn't be doing this right here. Pull her chair a little closer to you, Winters, for both of y'all be in the camera. Yeah. That's all it was. And she can swing that mic. And then you get mad. Like, how can you be mad if somebody just saying what it is? But y'all make my point more clear every time. When I be sitting up there saying we got to put some of our personal grudges to the side. That's all it is. You got to put some of your personal stuff to the side. They get mad if you say that, put some of your personal stuff to the side. Yeah, I don't agree with a lot of them. But what I won't do, I will never put my personal stuff to the side. I always put, I try to not deal in emotions. I'll put my personal stuff. You can take that off what we on here because I ain't grab her headphones for her.
Oh, I'll just keep them on till she get back.
Yeah. Miss Beverly Biggs, good morning. Okay, Mark Hutchinson, that Weaver, Gilchrist, Winger, Flint, lose the leg. That's what I'm telling you, Mark. I don't be wanting to hear it no more. And what's crazy, they'll go right back and deal with the same people that took them down. The Weaver, Gilchrist, Winger, Flint lose election. I hate to say it, but they're about to mess up the third ward election. AC and Rich should not be in the election, and they know it. Neely loves it. I mean, but this is what you're dealing with.
He does.
This is what you're dealing with.
And you know what? You're right, IB. You have to learn to agree to disagree and get the business done. It's not that, everybody always say in politics you have to have thick skin, and then you don't have thick skin. Like, it's not you. Aren't we supposed to be able to talk about votes and how votes go? Why does it have to get so damn cutthroat and personal?
Because that's life.
Oh, that just makes me mad.
That's business. Business is warfare.
This is the perfect day to have Miss Karma
Lewis in the building.
Come on in.
You might not have a job after today, but thank you for coming on in.
I think she'll have a job after today because her boss was on last week, so she should be okay.
Okay.
She should be okay. This is also the anniversary of the former Councilman Eric Mays passing today. I seen, if you guys haven't seen it, go to Miss Beverly Biggs' page. She did a beautiful tribute. There it is right there. She made a beautiful tribute. I can't see it.
Hold on,
I got my bad eye.
Unbelievable.
It says something about he fought. There you go. He fought for us. Now we must continue the fight. Rest well, Eric B. Mays. 225-24. Beverly Biggs Levy. Yep. So that's it. Today was today. It was today. I think he was on the phone. The last person he talked to was Johnny.
No, it'll be tomorrow. Today the 24th.
What?
It's the 25th.
Oh, it's tomorrow?
Yes.
I thought it was today.
No, today the 24th.
Oh, okay. Well.
Today 2/24.
Well, it's today or tomorrow. Microphone. Yeah, you sitting up all proper and stuff. Come on over here, girl. Come on over here, girl.
Nah,
you ain't got to sit there far away. So, ladies and gentlemen, we ready to? What we gonna talk about, Karma? You want to talk about some stuff today, or you want to talk about some other stuff?
No, it's Flint Neighborhood United. That's what
Okay.
I'm here to talk about.
Okay.
The work
Move your
that
microphone up
we
to you so
do.
people can hear.
Okay.
So we got Karma Lewis here. And
Oh, you can pull it to you, Cameron.
yeah, pull it on up.
It ain't gonna bite you.
Promise.
Now she look all timid and stuff. Girl, ain't
I'm
nobody
nervous.
like,
I'm nervous.
And why you
Don't
nervous,
be
girl?
nervous yet. Don't be nervous yet.
You
We ain't
ain't
gonna
did
get
nothing
you. We ain't
yet.
gonna get you in trouble to the end of the show. You might not have a job afterwards, but that's
Our
life.
job good.
She
Our
wanted to come
job
to the
good.
chitlin circuit. This is what you get for hanging with them Northside kids.
Come on. I was born
So-
and raised over there.
Okay.
And speaking of your job, today 4:30, Michael Freeman is getting honored over at Mott.
College.
Over at Mott. So if you guys are not going to council, it'd be great to go over there and support Mr. Michael Freeman for his 13 years of dedication that he had on the Mott board of trying to change it. Lord knows they still need some help because the train has left the station over there. We need to reel that train back in and get on it and change it around. So yes, so shout outs to Mr. Michael Freeman today at 4:30. But I have with me Miss Karma Lewis she has a new position at the Land Bank, Community Outreach Liaison.
Relations manager.
Okay, Community Relations Manager. That's beautiful.
I had to practice.
Practice. You had to practice all that.
Yeah, I had to practice. Yeah.
Community Relations Manager, and you are what with Flint Neighborhoods United? That is your baby.
Yeah, that's my baby. I'm
Okay.
president of Flint Neighborhoods United.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Yes.
she said she was the president, Mick. So you want to tell what? First of all, I got things ringing over here. It's not supposed to be
Unbelievable.
ringing.
Unbelievable.
Listen. Shout out to ATN News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world. I forgot to do that earlier. We call him Spacely Sprockets around.
Facts.
But today we just gonna call him Manic Monday Mick. That's a good one for today. Manic Monday.
Oh, my bad. It
Mick.
was the 24th. Sorry about that, family.
Okay.
It was the 20th. Today would be the day.
All right. That's what I thought.
I was just going by the flyer.
I couldn't remember. Okay. Well, he probably had a little typo in that. So tell us about Flint Neighborhoods United, please.
Well, we are a coalition of neighborhood groups, block clubs, residents, community groups from all over the city that come together the first Saturday of the month to share information.
Okay. Where
There's
do you meet at?
We meet at the Flint Public Library
Okay.
on the second floor inside the central room.
Okay.
This group, we meet the time 9:30 to 11:30 a.m.
Oh,
Yes, in the
right
morning.
in the meeting. Well, we're gonna have to maybe take off one show and come over there and see what it's about.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the morning?
That'd be great. Yes,
we can
it's
do
in the
that.
morning.
We did that before, and then do the show later after we go see what's going on over there.
Yeah, you'll probably learn a lot of stuff that you can bring to your show. Also, there's a lot of information that is shared within the room.
Okay.
The first hour is basically each group.
You said what first? What day?
First Saturday.
Oh, well, we're not even on no Saturday. So yeah, okay. First Saturday, and
First
from
Saturday,
9:30 to
11:30.
11:30 at the
Yes.
library.
And
Okay.
this Saturday is the Neighborhood Small Grants Committee
Okay.
is doing Connect the Blocks.
Okay.
And that is through the Community Foundation.
Okay.
And I'm also on their board of trustees. I'm the
Okay.
chairperson of the Neighborhood Small Grants Committee.
Oh, I definitely need to talk to you.
We've been blacklisted here, buddy.
Well, as long as you're working with the neighborhood group, that's our focus is on the neighborhood.
Nah, I work with you.
You'll-
We got a neighborhood group we're going to work with, the Kennedy Center cleaners. As soon as we find them, Karma.
okay.
She said, okay.
I'm going to leave that alone.
Yes, leave that alone.
Leave it
Don't
alone,
you get in trouble.
Leave it alone.
Don't you
Leave
get
it
in,
alone.
get in trouble.
Leave it
Asaya Quill, Mama
Hey,
Quill,
Mama
and
Quill.
tapped in.
No, that's okay for being late.
So how you feel being on here, Cameron?
Feels okay.
See, it ain't as bad. It ain't as
It's not as
bad.
scary as I was expecting.
Yeah, see?
What's it going to be scary about?
No, I have the unknown.
The
unknown.
It's just the unknown.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, we want to know more about you than
Facts.
you already have. Listen, we out there every day.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, I tend to kind of try to stay in the background.
Yes, but we see you at a lot of meetings that we go to. You're always there. And you're always shedding a positive light.
Yes.
I try. It's
I
not
mean,
easy.
you
It's
more
not easy.
positive than we are.
Yeah, you are. I mean, we can agree on that. I've never like heard your name mixed up in anything. It's always being shared in a positive light. So I commend you on that.
Thank you.
Right. I ain't never heard your name. We done heard a lot of names.
So when did you get started with the Flint Neighborhoods United Group?
Oh goodness, it's been about 15 years.
15 years?
Yes, it's been
Really?
about 15 years. Yeah.
Wow.
We have been out there doing the work in the community.
Trying to
there's-
bring the community together.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Through these neighborhood groups, people that live in the same areas of one another, that are concerned about what's going on, what they see when they step outside their door. And it's a group of volunteers. We are volunteers, and we're moving Flint in ways that our leadership has not been able to do for whatever reason. And so it's just real people. And we're turning out people that can get into these organizations and do some work. Like myself, I'm with the Land Bank now.
Let's pull this up. Can you keep going in and
Keep,
out?
okay.
Yeah, put it closer to you. Okay.
And we have people that work for these different organizations. Lynn Williams, I'll throw names out. I
Right.
hope people are ready. Lynn Williams, she's actually with Community Foundation. She does a lot of great work, a lot of encouraging of residents that want to do the work. Then there's Dominique Strong. I love her with
Well, Usmo.
Yes, thank you. I always say that wrong. But she's doing some great work out there. She's also on the board of directors for Neighborhood Engagement Hub, which happens to be one of my favorite nonprofits.
Okay.
They work directly with residents
Okay. And
So-
helping them to get.
to improve the quality of life in their neighborhoods.
Okay.
What they do is they act as a fiduciary for a lot of these neighborhood groups that are not nonprofits, because a lot of us, we're not nonprofit. We're just
Right.
trying to improve the quality of life in our neighborhoods. And so they work with them to kind of get them the grants that they need in order to do their work.
And I've seen their name a lot on Mickey when I'm reading the resolutions. Like today, we're gonna go over some of the resolutions that they're gonna have on City Council tonight, which is we should be home in the bed by 8 o'clock tonight. It's gonna be a short one. But I've seen the Neighborhood Engagement Hub on a lot of the resolutions as fiduciaries for a lot of different types of community groups.
Yes.
So yeah. Karma, listen, Karma's sitting up here with her arms folded. Girl, if you don't unwind, if you don't listen, like we don't come out on an attack until after 11.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I guess I'll be out of here at 10:50.
Yeah, because it's going to get crazy. Sandra Johnson, thanks for checking in.
She said, thanks, Karma, for lifting the work of the NEH in the community.
Oh, yeah, Sandra
Neighborhood
Johnson. She's on
engagement.
their board of directors
Okay.
also. So Sandra, she's another one that's out there doing some good work. She's with the Flint and Genesee group.
Flint and Genesee. Oh,
Chamber, yes.
yeah. That's what Tim Herman, child.
Yeah. See, that's why I say we have people in our community that's within these organizations, and they can make a change from the inside.
And we need people on the inside. We need good people on the inside.
Yes. And we do have them.
All right.
But the thing is, people don't really know about them because they're not out there bumping their guns. They're just doing the work.
But see, people need to know about them. You know what I'm saying? People need to know that these resources and stuff are available.
And we have people like you that will contact people like me and say, hey, I need you on here. I need you on here. So thanks for doing that.
Thank you, Karma, for coming on a little old podcast like 18. You know, we just trying to make it through. We coming up the rough side of the mountain, but we just doing our best to make it in, child. Yes, we are. I'm glad to hear that we do have positive things going on in our community. Do you get involved in like disputes in the community with different neighborhood groups to try to settle it and like?
I
no?
try not to.
Okay.
We do have groups that do that.
Okay.
Peacekeepers.
Right.
They help us resolve disputes.
Okay.
No, I'm just here to do the work.
Okay.
In a
That's what's
positive
up.
way. I try to lead by example.
Okay. Because when you hear Flint Neighborhoods United, it's like, oh, let's call them. We need some unity over here. Let's call Flint Neighborhoods United. But it's for, like you said, people that want to get started, and they block may not have like a watch club, and you help them set up and develop a watch club for their blocks or something.
We can lead them in that direction.
Okay.
I do not. We don't always do things the same.
Right.
Right.
The way I do things, you may choose to do something differently. So I can give them that direction in which to go in, and it's up to them to make that decision for themselves.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to keep talking. You just jump in when you want to, Karma.
Okay.
Let's let Karma just jump in. Now, listen, tonight we have you coming to the council meeting tonight?
I'll be on YouTube.
She was real clear about that. I'll be on YouTube.
I'm
I'm going to be
not
there and be on
big
YouTube.
on that drama that happens.
That's where Flint Neighborhoods United come in.
She ain't
We'll
got
be there periodically, but every single time. No, I have this thing called my sanity. I'm trying to hold on to it.
And you doing the right thing, because I have lost. You see all this gray? I ain't had this in the beginning.
Can't you see for yourself what drugs are doing? You remember that song? So listen, I want to it's a couple things that I heard about over the weekend. Automated garbage trucks. You hear about that?
Where they pick the trash can up. And
I'm not sure how far Flint is gonna go with this automation of garbage trucks. I don't know if they're gonna have their own driver or not. I don't know how far we're going with this, Flint.
I mean, but they trying to catch up to the rest of the country, because in thriving in new areas, they have all this new stuff. We the only ones, like, we still back in 1905.
So it's not gonna need a 2-person.
No, you usually just have one person driving the truck, and that's why they got the the big thing, they want to have the garbage cans here,
Right.
for the thing and pull right in, get it. Because I've been seeing them type of garbage cans in Detroit back in the day.
Right.
It seemed like Flint, we just be so behind on stuff that be going on. I've been seeing that type of stuff. It's just like, in poor communities, we be kind of like the last ones to get everything.
Does Flint Neighborhood
'cause we're
United,
broke.
are you guys in what did you say, Karma?
I said we're broke.
Flint broke. Told y'all Flint was broke, and now we just got proof Flint was broke. Now, do they invite Flint Neighborhoods United to the table when they go to talk about these things that they're about to push out into the community? Like, did y'all know that they was going to close the Pearson Road exit?
I did not know that part. I should have known because I've been to a lot of those meetings, but I think I was focused on one part of it instead of looking at the entire project.
Yeah.
So
They
my
gave
mistake.
us clues, like they did that Carpenter Road Bridge real beautiful.
They sure did.
But they didn't do no other bridges before that. They was giving us clues throughout the way,
If we had paid attention.
but we did not pay attention.
But that's what we do though. That, like, we supposed to be at these type of things that's going on. Like, I think the community should be, but it's like a lack of, like you see at council. So a lot of people don't come, but like you say, the madness. I think what a lot of us not, I don't know. Back in the day, people used to be going to these type of meetings. It's like they just getting less want to go to them. And then when the stuff come out, then it'd be like a shock and awe.
What did I just do?
I just think if we can get back more, like, it should be more people should be involved. I'm saying from our community, it should be more people involved, going to the Mott School Board, being at the Flint School Board, being at really any board that's going on, even from when they was doing the redistricting. Like, when you're not at the table, you can't get mad how things play out.
You're on the menu. You're not at the table, you're on the menu.
Yeah.
And I agree. And we have a lot of people out here in the community that's doing a lot of work. And we're kind of expecting those same people to keep doing that work. And it gets to a point where sometimes we get burnt out.
Yeah.
And so we need others to participate in those things that you're already naturally gifted at. We have people that are naturally good with children. Work with those kids. I'm not. So that's why I tend to refer anybody that's talking about working with kids, I'll refer them to somebody else or another organization.
Right.
But if we participate in those things that we are already good at, Man,
We,
there's so
we,
many
we,
great
we
things.
could be
can do.
amazing if we would
Yes.
all work together. Because, like you said, we got a lot of different people in a lot of different groups, in my opinion, repeating a lot of the same things that are
Yes,
already
they
being
are.
done.
Yes, they are. They need to come together because we have that many kids in our community where you
Here she
don't
go,
have
y'all.
to
Here she go.
compete. Yes, I'm
Here
ready
she
now.
go now.
We don't have to compete with each other to work with these children because there's enough to go around for all of these organizations. So if they come together and just do it together, they can apply for that funding together. You know, these our foundations, they're already working together.
Right. They
When
are.
you go to one of them and ask for funding, the other ones are going to know
Right.
because they're already working together. We are the ones that need to start working together. There's too many issues that people have with each other.
Personal issues.
Exactly.
Karma. We was talking about that earlier.
And
Personal
they,
issues.
you know, we need to learn how to put that aside. That's one thing that the neighborhood associations do. The people that are volunteering in the neighborhood associations, they don't all like each other.
I can
They
believe
don't all
that.
like me. I don't necessarily like all of them. But we have a community to uplift. And so that is what our focus is on. And our leadership, I'll be glad when they get to that point. They don't have to like each other. That's not a part of the prerequisite.
Right. Right. They don't even have any prerequisites if you talk about.
That's why I've been asking for resumes. Moving forward, any council person that's going to run for election, any mayor, I want to see resumes.
That's a good one.
And if
Publish
they
your
can't-
resume.
Exactly. If you can't publish it, then you shouldn't be running.
That's a good one. Because a lot of times we don't know where these people come from. And then they give us a great speech, and then their performance is really poor.
Exactly.
Or we find out later that they're really good in something else like singing or acting, and, they don't need to be, a council person. I mean, seriously.
No, I mean, I get what you're saying because if you're a council person, you're supposed to do for what's right for the residents
Right.
in your ward, and plus the other wards. Like when I be hearing when they be saying stay out my ward, if somebody got to come help you, because sometimes you might miss a person. You know how many people be in these wards that these council people got to help, and then you might just because I live in the 6th ward, I might be cool with the person in the 3rd ward. That might be my friend. Even though the 6th ward is my council person, I might feel comfortable going to the 3rd ward because this is my guy right here, or this is my friend, the female I grew up with. And she might can get it done. See, when we got to get out of the childishness, like, you know what I'm saying? But until you can get people that's really, to me, I just say that it's a lot of opportunities on council. Because if you really doing the work, why you think Eric never had no problem worrying about getting recalled? Because he did the work for the people. That's why he kept getting so many people was voting for him. And he didn't focus on no one little small group. So if you do the work, your ward gonna come back and protect you. I do believe that.
Absolutely.
If you doing the work, your ward will protect you. But it's like we gotta get, to me, the big thing right now is water.
That seems to be the issue. Everybody knows the issues of Flint. Water, blight, crime. It should be, that's a no-brainer, in my opinion. Do you agree?
Yeah.
It's just
definitely.
a no-brainer. Another thing that I want to talk about real quick, as we learned last night from the podcast, they told me that the Kennedy Center, that Hasselbring is looking at the Kennedy Center now. That's what it was reported on Tanya's podcast last night. The Hasselbring is going to be
So that's good.
allegedly, or I don't know how close they are to sealing the deal. They're going to be at the Kennedy Center. So hopefully they can help us find the Kennedy Center cleaners. Find one day where they get up there and Hasselbring they going to have to come forward when Miss Beverly asks who cleans the place. The Kennedy Center cleaners is going to have to come forward. Now, my question is, who getting the money? Is this going to the church or is it going to Pastor Reed? Is he gonna have some special senior trips to the casino? I'm just asking the question. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
It's
See?
gonna be special. The buses will be leaving from the casino.
Rose Morrow, the beautiful Rose Morrow just tapped in. She said, done deal, Winters.
It's a
Everything
done
has been
deal.
completed.
Well, seniors, get ready because y'all about to have some hell of a casino trips to Mount Pleasant and to Greektown coming soon. It's brought to you by Pastor Reed and the Kennedy Center Cleaners.
Now, you see how rough...
Win lots of money.
Now, can you imagine being him, the way you've been getting dogged out, and now the House of Brink had to come over there? Now, if that ain't politics make strange bedfellows,
That's
I'm just saying.
Hey,
I'm
they
just
found
saying.
the place. I'm just saying.
I'm
They
just saying.
found the place.
This brother had been getting dogged. I'm talking about on certain shows. This man Cash App was coming up, was
Maybe
being funny.
we'll see him tomorrow. I don't know if he's gonna talk to us, but we're going. Commissioner Lloyd is having something
He
tomorrow.
is.
You going to that tomorrow?
I'll be
That's
there.
the neighborhood engagement needs to be there. He's having
Happy everywhere.
You need to be involved in the engagement of the neighborhood. I can't find the.
I will be there. I'm just laughing at this boy. Reed got dogged out for about a year.
And still, until we find them chalets, maybe they gonna build the chalets for some of the Hasselbring people, and then we gonna find the Kennedy Center Cleaners in the chalets. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying, only in Flint where you can dog somebody out,
Yes.
and then they come back. I wonder who set that deal up.
I don't know. I was pushing for the gala. I was trying to get Reggie some people down there.
well,
We wanted Reggie. We was trying to help you
man.
get some people in the grocery store because we know it ain't gonna be no groceries in there. So we was trying to get House to bring a nice place down there, but they seem to have worked the deal out with the with the Kennedy Center Cleaners.
I'm looking at what Nell said. I bet the second one, oh no, they going to the Kennedy Center. She going to stop that. Listen, I keep.
Done told it.
No,
we didn't tell it.
We
It
ain't
came
telling
out
it.
last night.
We just reporting on it now.
Yeah. She said that last night the councilwoman said she didn't have to keep it a secret no more. She could tell it. So she told it, and so what do? We report on what we hear. She's a council person, so we reporting it. So I'm just saying.
So it's gonna be
Mama Quill, I don't think that's messy. I think what I said was factual. We do know that it's a love for the casino there, okay? And we do know
who love
that,
the casinos.
What you mean? Who loved the casinos?
Yeah,
Pastor Reed. We seen all the cash apps that he sent, and it was when he put out Miss Beverly Biggs.
Oh my goodness, he put out Miss Biggs.
Yeah, he put out Miss Biggs.
So much stuff be going on in Flint.
So,
I'm just happy to see Cameron Lewis came over here with us.
Coming in there, and so I'm just saying that
So they switched them from one side, and they went from Home Street to Fleming Road.
Yeah, so that's gonna be the Hasselbring. But with the city, when y'all gonna name that building after Eric Mays? Don't think we forgot about that. You said y'all was gonna put Mays' name up on that building.
At which one?
At the Hasselbring on Home Street.
So that's gonna be Hasselbrink East, and that's Hasselbrink West on Fleming, right?
No, that's on the one on Holmes is gonna be
Eric
the
Mays Senior Center.
There you go.
Oh, so
It's
they
gonna
won't be
the Mays
Hasselbrink. So
No.
Hasselbrink gonna be on Fleming Road now.
Pearson Road.
That's
Pearson by the
and
chalet.
yeah, that's Fleming and Pearson. You gotta go to Fleming Road.
Yeah, you look for the chalet.
Yeah, you can go right up.
there.
You can make it right out of at the.
Chalets.
Huh? What chalets?
You said look for the chalets. They got chalets over there.
Yeah.
That girl?
Yeah, you know
I
that.
haven't actually seen them with my eyes.
Oh no, they ain't built yet.
Yeah.
But he got Pastor Reed.
He got the
He
land.
got the ARPA money.
Yeah, he got
but
the
you
land
said look
for
for
it.
the chalets, so I'll never find them if there's no chalets over
No,
there.
but that's why you gotta keep looking for them.
Yeah,
We're
they
looking
coming.
every day to see when
Eventually.
they're gonna start building them.
Only thing I'm gonna say, them new apartments the townhouses they finna put over there on Devil's Lake will be up before
They put
the chalets
them
be
on
here.
When
Yeah.
that happened?
What?
Who said that?
Who said there's some apartments going
Oh,
on
y'all
Devil's
ain't know
Lake?
that?
No, we didn't know that.
I gotta quit talking. I'll give y'all that after the show.
Oh my. Lakefront property.
And is
Well, okay. Well, kick in Karma again when you feel the need to. We're gonna hit this council agenda.
Okay, well, I'm gonna jump in right quick
Come on and
because
jump
the
in.
land bank has the Clean and Green program.
uh-oh.
Taking applications.
What's that about?
It's about cutting grass.
Oh,
maintaining lots.
Karma, you done walked into it.
I know.
You done walked into it.
I'm throwing it out there.
But the
because-
Kennedy Center Cleaners is doing that.
about-
You
well-
heard them? You heard of them?
Yeah, I heard everybody talking about it. I hear it on your show
But
all
you
the
ain't
time.
seen them, have you?
Can't say I have. I'm not sure. But
Plead
let
the
me look at
fifth.
the list.
Plead the fifth.
Yeah, I just
Let
asked
me
that
look at the
question.
list. and see if
Because
they're-
he was supposed to bought like 30-something lawnmowers. Oh, he was going to, hold up.
Oh, that'd
He had
be great
enough. He
then.
had enough money to buy like 30 lawnmowers or buy 4 of the Bentley 0 times.
Yeah. But go ahead, Karma. Go ahead, because we ain't gonna never see
Well,
them
we're
lawnmower.
taking applications on the website for new and returning groups that would like to participate in that program.
Okay.
$25 per lot.
Mm.
And the applications, like I said, on the website.
You paid $25 for us to cut a lot?
That's
Per
cheap.
lot.
That's
Yes.
cheap.
For real?
Yes.
So I can come get a lawnmower and all I gotta do is cut a lot.
No, you have to
Karma.
have your equipment.
Carmen, you got a guest. You got a guest in the chat. Brother Rodney Thomas said, "Tell her he want to meet you."
Oh, okay.
She won't be at council though, Rodney, but she had every other thing.
We'll set up something, King Rodney. I'll give her your phone number.
I plead the fifth on that, Keisha Denise. I just know how to
Yeah,
plead the
Quincy,
fifth.
he was a part of that program.
Oh,
he
you-
was
okay.
a part of the Clean and Green program.
That's what's up.
And the group that he worked with, I believe they're planning to continue.
Oh, okay. That's a good
That
thing.
program.
That's a good thing.
But the deadline for applying is this Friday, February
This
28th.
Friday?
Yes, this Friday.
And they
February
apply.
28th.
They have their own
Online.
equipment,
Yeah.
and you'll pay them $25 a lot.
That's really cheap.
Yes.
But that's a good deal.
But it's a lot of lots in Flint.
That's cheap though. It's people
Man.
charging like $60, $70. You know, you cutting grass front and the back.
But Flint, they gonna go out and check and make sure they got to show y'all pictures, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Not just the same picture from each week that they didn't
Exactly. Exactly.
cut. Okay, well I gotta think of another.
And hey, now they seeing is it a website they need to go to, Miss Lewis?
Yes, thelandbank.org. Thelandbank.org.
THE is the, not THA. You know us.
THE.
THE, the Land Bank. If you don't know what Land
all
Bank,
one word.
All one word.
I'll spell it for you.
Word.
THELANDBANK, thelandbank.com, right?
.org.
.org.
Now-
.org, for people who don't know, is a .org. I'm just saying, words are hard. Sometimes I mess them up.
Now is it first come first serve? That's what I'm seeing.
As far as being a part of the program?
Yeah.
No.
Any
Just
requirements?
complete your application.
It had lawnmowers.
Well, yeah, you gotta have your
definitely
lawnmower.
have to have the
You
equipment.
got to have your
And
equipment.
you have to have a DBA number.
Who?
Doing business as.
Oh,
That's what it's called,
Yep.
DBA.
Okay.
For people who don't know, words are hard.
Okay.
This is great.
Okay. So that's some good information. So people that need to make some money,
They come in.
they can and they got a lawnmower. All they need
A
is
lawnmower company. You gotta gotta have a lawnmower company doing a DBA as far as LLC.
Okay.
You just can't come out
I
there.
was trying to get Ray Ray and
And you
Pookie to.
Well, Ray and Pookie can get in.
Oh,
Just-
how?
Yeah, they can get in.
Go
Just
get your
themselves-
LLC.
Yeah.
Ray and Pookie, $25. Laura.
$5 for the LLC.
Laura.
And they can make them some money.
LARA. Yes.
And see, they need
Laura.
people to tell them about that because you got people that want to do the work. They just don't know how
That
to get
process.
the.
Oh, hold up.
Yeah.
Teacher lady said you have to be a community-based program, not an individual.
Right, that's what she was saying. But
Right.
she was saying that Pookie and Ray Ray can go get their
Yeah,
LLC.
because I don't want to see Pookie and Ray show up with some lawnmowers they took and thinking they can get a gig. We want to have a trailer, professional
But
trailer.
I'm just saying, it's people around here that's holding signs. Will work for money. So if you can get those people
No,
together,
you hire them on your team. That's
you
what
can
they
hire them.
Exactly.
But I'm saying they may want to start their own company. It's a lot of
do.
people
If
that
they
don't know
saying
the
they work for,
process.
if they saying they work for Food Winters, they mean they don't have no lawnmower. If they holding a sign up, you gotta have your equipment and stuff. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get it
I'm
out
just
here.
trying to figure out how to get them people.
They not
involved.
doing shade tree grass cutters.
All right then.
Okay.
They doing it the right way.
Facts.
All right, let me keep going. Let me do what I do. All right.
Yes, and I see B. Marie.
Yep.
Yeah.
P.
Connect
you
the
see-
blocks.
Hold on,
Looking
let
at
me
my
put this.
screen.
Let me
Yeah,
put
she
this
She
up.
looking at my
I'm
screen.
being
Come on
nosy.
I'm
over
gonna
here,
put it
girl.
up here.
You ain't
I'm
gotta
gonna
be
put it
nosy.
up there. March 1st.
Oh, that's your coffee.
March 1st, 2025 at 9:30 a.m. Connect the Block, register online for the Zoom link. Now, y'all see you getting information on here.
Oh, yeah.
You see, you getting this out here. What was it called? The Land Bank, THE.org.
And then teacher lady said you need a bank account in your group's name for direct deposit.
Yep.
See, now,
Get that
let's see what
money
I'm
going
saying.
straight to your account.
That's what I'm saying. You got,
See?
and you have an EIN number. If you get an LLC, you get an EIN number, go open up your bank account, a business account.
See, that's what I
News
like
you can
about
use over here. News you can use. News you can use.
I like that.
sharing information.
Yes.
That's what this is all about.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, but look, you came on here, you able to get it out there where the people can know now. Grassy, it's coming up, and you telling them get on it now.
Yes.
So it shouldn't be no
I know.
people out, and it's going to be a lot of rain, so it's going to be, you at least cut your grass every 2 weeks.
Right. Or sometimes every week.
Yeah. Well, with the cleaning green is every 3 weeks.
Oh, see, that's
every 3
even
weeks.
better.
Okay.
That's every
Even
3
better.
weeks.
Okay.
And you see what the teacher lady said, and provide proof of insurance. That's why it got to be legit.
And we need as many as we can get because the land bank crew would then be responsible for the properties that cleaning green are not taken care of. So the more people that we can get as a part of the cleaning green, the more grass that will be cut in our community. And
Y'all,
people,
every day, I'm gonna
Flint
remind
is still considered as a city. And people that live in the city don't like to see tall grass.
Right.
Me neither.
Even though, some places might look a little more rural,
Right.
still a city.
That's true. Listen, every day this week, I'm going to be begging y'all. Y'all got until Friday, thelandbank.org. Sign up for the Clean and Green program
And don't worry about it.
if you have your business license.
And I will be sending Mike Freeman an invoice for this advertising. I just don't want to let the land bank off the hook. It will
I'm
behoove
going to
me.
have to go and share your YouTube.
Make sure you do that.
Facebook.
It
Make
will
sure you do-
behoove me
Yeah.
It's good
not to
info-
send that invoice.
information that
Yes,
we're putting out
especially
today.
for the land bank when we can send an invoice.
Thank you.
We love the land bank, especially when them invoices coming in.
Now listen,
Come on with it.
we also have a 4:30 special affairs meeting today.
How many things in there?
Well, Mickey, we're gonna have to play our game, and since we got Miss Karma Lewis
Uh-oh.
here today, we're gonna let her play the game with you today.
She will not be at work.
So during this game, what we usually do is read off the thing that's on the agenda, and then you all will give me a pass or a fail.
Pass.
I ain't read it yet.
Oh, okay, but I'm just telling you, mine's already passed.
Okay, so we already know how he going. Now you can participate, or you can just listen a few rounds and see how this goes. Okay. Now here we go. So for the special affairs meeting that's supposed to start, it says it's going to be ran by Davina. Well, nope. It says Candace Mushat, vice president. She's still the vice president. And so the first thing is appointments for Roderick Green, 3rd Ward, Flint Planning Commission.
Pass.
I heard that.
I think the
name
brother
before.
was down there. Wasn't he down there? Didn't he come? I think we had a conversation with him, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
heard that name. I thought he was gonna be a ambassador.
And not to cut you off, the Flint brand grant deadline is February 28th, 2025, due by 5 p.m.
Thank you, B. Marie.
We give you the information as we can get it, and I will be sending them an invoice. We're gonna be rich.
We got Roger Green for the 3rd Ward Flint Planning Commission. I don't know who's picking him for the 3rd Ward, but what do you think? Pass or fail? No pass. Ain't nobody giving me no answers.
What is
You
who?
don't
What's the
know? You heard
name?
of him?
What's the name?
Roger Green.
Pass.
But you don't even know who
I
he
think I saw the brother down there. You wouldn't come in a couple of times at council. I think the brother was down. I think I met him with AC Dumas.
Okay. Well, here go the next one. Next one is a reappointment for the Citywide Advisory Council, Peggy Stribling for the 2nd Ward.
Pass.
I wonder if she related to Pastor Stribling out there on the church on Pearson Road. I forgot the name of Pastor Stribling's church out there. Judah. Is this Peggy Stribling the same? Okay, I'll go all the way off.
Let's get to the next
Let me
one.
keep going.
Yes.
Okay, so that's requested by Flint City Council member Liddell Lewis for a term of March 1st, 2025 to February 28th, 2028.
That's a long time, but let's roll.
Okay. And adjournment.
Oh, it was just 2 people?
Yes, it
Oh, so they must have didn't come. They didn't must didn't come last. Oh, we're gonna be out of that thing quick.
That was just a special
Oh, that's what I'm
affairs.
telling you. I know the council finna be quicker.
Well, here's a little caveat for council. Now, council, when they go to the council meeting, they usually have to, because they don't have a president and a vice president, they got to vote on that. But I'm just going to throw it out there and make a prediction that they going to move that to the end of the meeting so they can take care of city business first. And then when they get to voting for the president and vice president, they're going to leave.
Hold that thought, Winters. You know who that is? It said that's the one that JW said he didn't know he was nominated. The green dude.
Oh.
Remember, he didn't want to be a part of it. He told her he wasn't nominated. Remember, Ed, well, you wasn't there. Ed came down and had to straighten that out and said he did. Said he wanted to take the job. Remember, I said maybe he didn't want JWC to know he was talking to the mayor.
Well, since they got his name on here today.
Pass.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Cleared that up.
Well, this is, you think they're going to move the voting for president and vice president to the end so they can take care of city business? Yeah.
They do it every council. Why wouldn't they do it?
Because
they're
going to
get the work
taking
done.
A stand or something.
Then they're going to do like 3 roll calls and go home.
Yep, that's it. So we got the organization of the city council, council president, president-elect, council vice president.
Fail.
All other officers and committees, that's gonna go to the end, Karma. They're not gonna do that.
Yeah, they always do. They're gonna get the work done, and they're gonna do. They already know they know they waiting on November till they can put. No, is it August the general election? The primary in May, August general election. Yeah. Well, they know they ain't picking on new people until August.
Oh Lord. Okay. Well, the first one we have is a reconsideration of appointment for Trendale Kennedy for the Flint Housing Commission. And he will complete a 3-year term replacing Leon Elamine.
Well, I believe he's going to pass. Remember, they was just hollering about they need to fill the spots on the housing board. Remember, they was going to break some federal laws.
Okay. And then the next one is the reallocation of ARPA funds for St. Mark Missionary Baptist Church. Now, that's a tricky one. That's in the bills.
I want to say pass, but I hope it passed, but she cussed that brother out not once but twice.
Yeah, but it's in her. She got, like Karma was saying, we need to leave that personal stuff.
But who Mark cool with?
St. Mark?
Yeah, I mean Pastor Thompson. No, he does the work, but
mental health.
But you know who he. But you know.
People. Yeah, but they don't look at all of that.
But you know who they see that be around him.
They see the people that he's associated with.
Yeah, and that's why he getting a bad one. Like that's why, to be honest with you, cause he a people person. If you see the brother, he gonna come up like we probably the most hated down when we go to council. To be honest with you, but that brother always come over there. If he see you, he gonna acknowledge you, shake your hand, and a lot of times that can get you with certain people to be up there and be like, "Oh, how you talk?" You know how this thing is right now.
That's okay.
Yeah, but I pray.
Monkey stop no
right,
show.
I pray the brother get it through. Oh, said the word monkey. You about to. You about to be on, be on Young Turks.
She mean birds. Birds. Not monkeys, birds.
I pray it pass.
I pray it pass too, because like you say, it's only $50,000.
And that's not a lot of money when you're trying to feed people that you got to come get this food. That's what it's crazy.
We're talking about feeding people in Flint, and they gave money for willow trees. They gave money for daffodils and butterflies.
Pay attention to all those federal cuts that's coming.
Oh, on the way.
Pay attention to all the federal.
Yeah, wasteful, but they finding wasteful spending.
And then the next one we have, okay, let me see, reconsideration and resolutions. We go down to the consent agenda. Appointment for a board of review for Karen Spencer Key for the 6th Ward. It still got them blanks down there.
I believe
6th Ward, I don't know.
I believe it's gonna pass. Now it might don't pass if it's Tanya pick, because you know how the people
apply. How they hold up people's pick.
Yeah, they hold up.
But then the next one is Judy's pick for the 4th Ward for the Citywide Advisory Council, CWAC. And then the next one is appointment board of review for Patricia Ledman. Now, this is, I don't know who that is, but it's for the 4th Ward, but I haven't seen that go through any committees. But hell, They don't have to follow the rules anyway down there half the time. But I haven't seen that name go through any committee, and we read these every
I
week.
will say this: if everything passed except St. Mark's, that's cold blooded. But I wouldn't be surprised though, Sherry Allen.
And then they have some more appointments that's just being considered from special affairs. We got resolutions. Okay, here go the resolutions. The first one is the one for Weinstein Electric, and that's for Clara Hilborn Park. And then we read about that last week. Then the next one to pass, they pushed to council was supportive services funding incentive under the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act through Genesee Shiawassee Thumb Michigan Works. Y'all quiet. Y'all ain't saying pass or fail. Carmen looking at these like this. You just not hearing about these.
No,
I can see.
I'm trying to. I'm googling people, the names that you're mentioning to find
Okay.
out who they are.
Well, Google Shiawassee.
To be honest with you,
Michigan Works.
I think everything gonna pass except St. Mark's.
St. Mark's gonna pass.
I pray it do.
I pray it do too.
Because all they gonna need is if Leon can find a heart and Candace, because Judy and Liddell not voting for it, and Candace really not neither. Leon can go over there.
It's in her ward. Now she should support this. It's in her ward. Now, if you want to throw out an olive branch and clear up all your mishaps, give the pastor some money. You know what? I don't even like how that sounded because the money is not going to the pastor.
It's going to
Give
him
the
to feed
community
to the money.
some money and help the community out.
See, not all churches are working with the community. That's one of them that definitely is.
Say it again, Sam. And then the next one we have on here, Crim Fitness Foundation, Flint Recast. Then the next one we have is a contract with the Flint Police Department cloud-based management software, which they did say includes the hardware, but it only says software on the resolution. I'm just saying. Then the next one is the budget amendment, move development fund balance, building addition and improvements accounts. That's like the building fund. They need $560,000 from the building fund for some additions and improvements throughout the building. And then the next one is a resolution for Lurvy Construction for the South Building renovation. See, they redoing City Hall. You want it to be pretty in there. And then the next one is the Flint Housing Commission Business and Community Services increase abatement of the Atherton East apartments. And then the next one, we're going back to St. Mark again. And then down here at the bottom, it says consideration of applicants, candidates, third ward council members. So they put this on here tonight.
Again.
Consideration of applicants, candidates regarding the vacancy in the office of the third ward council member per Flint City Charter, Section 2-410B. Current applicants, candidates, number 1, Beverly Biggs Levy, number 2, A.C. Dumas, number 3, Richard F. Jones, and number 4, Carrie Nelson. So the consideration of applicants will continue for a total of, listen to this new rules they got, Mickey.
Already.
The consideration of applicants will continue for a total of 30 rounds of council members' roll call votes for candidates. By the 15th round, if the council body has not reached a majority vote for any one candidate, each council member will be allowed 3 members in total to discuss.
Didn't they? Hold up. Ain't this how Leon picked Miss Beverly Biggs last time? So they think he finna get on. They gonna trick somebody from their side to vote for their part. I wouldn't even show up. I mean, I would like get the business done, but everybody, see, this where it's a council meeting tonight. This is why it drives me crazy. They already both sides. This 4 over here against this 4 over here. Let's just be real. Both sides. Carolyn Hendrick, thanks for being a super chat, becoming a super chat, 810 super chat. This what I get mad at. Why is y'all study coming over here? I mean, y'all already saying they not gonna pick nobody. You already saying they not gonna pick because Liddell don't want Carrie, right? Because that's all we've been hearing, Carrie Nelson.
Carrie Nelson, except for when Leon said Beverly Biggs.
And the 2 want Beverly Biggs. I mean, the 4 over there want Beverly Biggs with a question mark. depending on how we act. But I'm
I
just
think
saying.
we probably blew that. They
Yeah.
called him. Gil called him yesterday for the truth.
Stop it.
Well,
But
he
what?
did
Yeah.
call
But
him.
what I'm saying is, you got both sides got who they want up in it, rightfully so. Liddell them for them to keep the madness they got going on. They gotta get Carrie in there. For tying them to get some pressure relieved off of them, they gotta get Miss Beverly Biggs in there. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But we already know this going to May. We gonna be at we know we finna be at a
What's
primary.
gonna change in May?
Nothing. We gotta wait till August, but at least in May we know who gonna be the two heavy hitters gonna be.
Oh, KC asked me, said, when does Gil call? You wasn't on here at the beginning. Karma, plug your ears up. So yesterday, we got a call from Johnny G, from the Lento group, who told us that Gilchrist had called him and asked us 810, me and Mickey, to lay up off of Tanya and Jerry for a while until after the third ward vote goes through.
I never said nothing about JWC though.
So I don't know if they was trying to call a truce or not, but it was kind of the truce was blown last night. So I don't know what that was about, but that's what happened. And that's what I tell y'all when y'all this little BS that goes on behind the scenes. Like, yeah, that was it. Then I also said that said person called Johnny last week to see where I was at and how I was doing.
People didn't know once is that you almost went blind. You lost your retina for telling the truth, but you got it back, Ray.
How you?
You're back, Ray. You're
I
back,
don't
Ray.
like him.
I call her
don't
Ray
like him.
Charles because she was
I don't
blind.
like him.
I call just instead of
I don't like
Rayana, I just call it short for Ray.
For Ray Otter, you just called me Ray.
I call you Ray.
Okay.
Blind as they come.
So, Karma, what you think we need downtown to get it fixed? Oh, you look like I asked you the $1 million question. Now
That
you
is
knew
a
that
$1 million
You knew
question.
that question was
Oh my
coming, Karma.
goodness.
Neighbor,
What do we need?
because you go
We
around
need
the city
peace.
with we need
We
peace.
just need peace. We need peace in their hearts.
Peace.
She hit us with a big one. I don't know. I
Need
mean,
peace.
something we can talk about on the podcast. Peace in their hearts. I don't think we can
No.
get that.
You know what? If they quit lying on God, probably would be peace in their heart. Because all these people acting like they got God hotline number. Well, I won't pray. Don't pray for me. I don't know who you're praying to. First of all, now, we got to get that together. We got to know who these people praying to. Because everybody don't believe in God. You can't be a liar and then say you believe in God.
That's
It just
why you
don't
don't
work.
ask everybody to pray for you.
I mean, when I was growing up, I was told lots of times, don't play with God.
And these people playing with them. They act like they got God number. They can talk to God, and the water ain't fixed.
That's a shame. We're going on, what, April? It'll be the 11th. Is it the 11th year
Yep.
commemoration?
Yep, 11th year.
I bet you they putting on a program, aren't they?
You
I haven't
know,
heard about anything.
You haven't heard about it yet?
it's finna be a get together, but I have been like to the last 3. I've been going when they've been doing the commemorates, and I'm gonna
I
say
just
that.
can't go.
And no, but what's gonna trip you out? Every time I go back, I've been going. That's how I met Jordan Sheraton. Every time I go back, is you see people have died. It's like
Right.
the people is no longer here.
Right.
That's what messed me up. Like when you meet a person, then when you come back the next year, they not there. And I'm like, like, damn, what, you find out they done succumb to this, and you know what I'm saying? It's like the crowd getting smaller and smaller. That's what I'm tripping off of. Like, is anybody really paying attention? Like, you know what I'm saying? When you go to them, it's like the crowd getting smaller and smaller. It's not the same people who started.
Well, do you think they're going to pick somebody tonight for the third ward seat? That wasn't a question for Karma,
They
but she
did.
answered it.
They did pick somebody. They picked Miss Beverly Biggs about 3 weeks ago, and they finna be back in court
And
now.
then they voted for, she did win the election that they didn't count as the election, but they got it on here tonight. I think at that point, I think quorum is going to be broke, or they may give us a couple rounds.
Yeah, just to go back and forth.
Just to see. But definitely quorum will break when they get to that president and vice president, because they ain't letting that go, baby. No. Oh, I don't know, Sherry. I don't even see him in here. I don't know.
I see him at council and ask him.
I don't know.
I ask him. Well, you know what Doom is talking about. He got to go along with the get along. You know, that little crew over there with their leader. You know.
That's okay. That's okay. We got Flint Neighborhood United. She gonna help bring the neighborhoods in Flint together.
The neighborhood's already together.
It's just the people.
Yeah.
It's the leadership.
Oh, yeah. The bad
She said
leadership.
The
here.
leadership. The leader. Well, no.
Got a bunch of General Custers, I'm telling you, running around.
Do you go to the different neighborhood meetings and they express their concerns about their council people?
The council people work with their individual groups that's in their communities.
Okay.
They work with them.
Okay.
I don't see them as having particular issues as far as the work that they're doing. What they do have issue with is how they act when they're at council, when the 9 of them or the 8 of them come together. That animosity and the nitpicking and the back and forth that they're doing. That is what they have a problem with.
And you know what I think a lot of people are noticing now? It's not Mr. Mays' fault. They tried to blame it on Eric Mays. It's not him. They tried to blame I don't think it's any one person.
Right.
No, it's the dysfunction.
It's the whole
It's the
council.
team.
Yeah.
It's them as a team.
Yeah.
It's not working out.
Yeah. Council as a whole. And that's when you bunch them all together because that's what it's called, council as a whole.
Right.
And yeah, I don't feel like me and Mickey got any certain standard we got to live by. We're just podcasters. But when you get to a point where you're a public official, you should be held at a higher standard.
Right.
Just like a pastor.
Right.
You know, a leader. You should be held and you should act accordingly.
Yep. I agree.
You know, like when you saying that people should, it was throughout one time, oh, you're on this committee, you're always representing that committee. No, when you are an elected official, you are always an elected official. And you should act accordingly at all times.
Yes.
And I think they got that
Yes.
backed up, mixed up, and you can't tell them any difference. You can't. And individually, I don't think one-on-one, if I had a conversation with each of them one-on-one, I don't think it would be a bad conversation.
It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be.
I don't think it would be a bad.
Individually, they're great. Now, one thing I've often thought that if they actually went through or had to abide by the House ethics and accountability
No.
laws, things would be totally different.
See, protocols.
Now you said the House Ethics
Yeah.
and Accountability Board, not the
Yes.
Flint Ethics and Accountability. It's a
Exactly.
big
Right.
difference.
Yes. Yes.
Get it
Because,
right.
Yeah.
Please
She
get it
talking
right.
about up top, not down low. She ain't saying the little daddy. She talking about the big daddy. You know what I'm saying? That's because when you see a lot of these boards here, it's a lot of FBI or IRP, Roberta Flack, they said. When you see it, you know what RIP to my cousin Granny too, because I had to go to her wake yesterday. So when I get done, I will be shooting over there to the funeral. Okay. I've been going to funerals all week, the last couple weeks. But yeah, I'm just saying, when you seeing how this stuff is really going, man, like when you have the lack of leadership, the lack of morals, the lack of accountability, because I see right now, ain't no such thing as accountability. People lie for who they want to lie for. They attack who they want to attack. They cover up for who they like. It's like it's so much pettiness going on, and these the people supposed to lead Flint out of this crisis that it's in. That's all I'll be looking at. Like, man, it was some fighters 10 years ago. Right now, you just got
20 years ago.
No, the water crisis has been going on.
I thought you said it's been some fighters.
I'm talking about for the water crisis.
Oh.
When you see how council was packed back in 15, 16, 17,
standing room
to
only.
compare it to what it is now,
the same people. We know
Come
who's going
on.
to show up. We know where they're going to sit at.
People are tired.
People are really tired.
And a lot of people in this community really don't trust the water.
so would you?
You have, I was able to, during the water crisis, I was able to work very closely with a lot of the like the EPA. And I was able to ask specific questions. Now, at that time, they said it would probably be about 25 years before our community is healed.
Wow.
Yes. And so that's why I'm not crying about the fact that we are not yet healed. Now, we have to take in consideration that some of our neighborhoods have high vacancy, where a lot of houses, people moved out of them, a lot of them was demoed, the infrastructure is still there. And it's still there for the population that we had previously. And so the water is just still not moving through those neighborhoods as it should. That is a problem. And until that is fixed, then our water situation will not be fixed.
But Karma, that's something that I don't think will ever be fixed. If you ride down,
I'm not going to say never.
but the houses are gone.
Yes, they are gone.
It's not like they're gonna build any new houses.
But the infrastructure can still be repaired for the existing population.
So they have to go in and cut off the old lines to the houses
Man.
that are no longer there to keep the water going through the fresh new
Exactly.
pipes if they were to go approach it that way.
Exactly.
You gotta have it got the whole system gotta be revamped.
I mean, look, you see Detroit's having problems. We saw that coming.
Mm.
Because they have old infrastructure also, just like we do. So from Detroit to Flint.
Yeah, and it's been some other cities too. But guess what? It's never taken anybody this long to get them fixed.
Well, a lot of the other communities that's not taking as long to get fixed is because they learned from what happened here.
Facts. That's what I was just finna say.
That was heavy.
This was because they
was
learned
heavy.
how everything. Flint
That
was
was heavy.
Flint is really the poster child for mismanagement
That was heavy.
and not getting the work done. What you seen with Flint was greed. They saw over $800 million coming here. They saw $97.4 million coming here. How you think the money keep missing the spots? Do you understand? Like Flint is damn near, as far as this water system, is like a third world country. When you go to countries, their water is poison. But to me, it's like, how did they lure the people to sleep to think the water was fixed?
What does Carol Kincaid said? FYI, the city has installed devices throughout the city to monitor flow to hopefully keep it safer. Then someone else said that some of the neighborhoods have a pump moving. Oh, that's shooting the T. Some neighborhoods have a pump moving the water. Why doesn't every neighborhood have one? It's crazy.
Make you think, don't it?
Yeah, just like some neighborhood have the street sweepers going through it and other ones don't.
I mean, all you had to do is just go look when like when we had got all that snow. If you came up not Grand Traverse, what would that be by Flint or Southwestern? They had only one lane. It made it a one-lane street.
Oh, they said that was to help out with the streets. They like condensed them down to like 3 lanes to turn the lane.
No, that's because they didn't shovel. They just did really one stop.
No, this because they
No,
didn't
it was
shovel
the
up tripping.
snow.
I thought they was doing
No, this
some
was the snow they had for the second one. You saw the snow came. Seemed like the snow truck came and just did. It took a
I'm trying to help the
2-lane.
city.
No, it took a 2-lane and turned it to the 1-lane, coming and going. That's why I was like, what type of stuff is this?
Well, did you see Ballinger and Welch was closed the other day? Road closed. It looked like it was a big water main break there because it was all frozen.
I got
Did
a
you see
better
that?
one for you. When the council people threw that special meeting, did you know the city did not come out and shovel the snow for the people to come?
Man, I was tripping when you said that the sidewalks was not. Well, it was a holiday. It was a federal holiday, so nobody worked that day, though, did they? But it still looked like they would have got somebody down there if they was playing the policeman on overtime to come watch the. And I don't even know why the police is there at the
council
meetings. At the council meetings. That's something else. Like I feel like they need to work on. We don't need police there. That's discouraging a lot of people to come. You know, because they don't want to get into no altercation. At the end of the day, everybody want to go home.
That's true.
Even the police officers. So nobody wants to get into any altercation or scuffle or anything like that. But it's like, yeah, we need to unite. And like you said, we don't have to like each other.
Learn how to treat people.
Learn how to treat people, and if we all working for the same cause, we shouldn't be this damn divided. If we really want change, the way we say we want change.
But you not. But that listen, everybody ain't working on this. It's a lot. It's a lot more individuals who trying to push themselves up. I'm just telling you, you can just watch it. It's a lot of grandstanding. Like, when Mays was getting the floor to try to prove something, to get the message out. You see a lot of time these people are just talking to hear themselves talk. It is what it is. It's just that, when you really fighting for the people, you're going to be disliked. See, a lot of people don't want to fight for the people because they don't want to be disliked. They want to be liked by who they need to be disliked. Telling the truth is how I go. Look how Martin Luther King was did. He was a pariah toward the end. Ain't no freedom fighters ever had. No. It was good. Look what Mays was going through. All these people, that's what I'm saying, the same ones who want to name Hasselbrink after him, how was they playing Mays when he was alive?
They wasn't thinking about naming it after him then.
And then we just posted, it's just what it is. It got to be, like I said, you got to keep it going. You just got to you got to fight. You really just got to go ahead and fight and make what it is, make it right. But like I say, getting stuff cleared out, it's never going to be easy. It's going to be always going to be. Because, certain people are used to certain things, how it's running. And change is always difficult. People say change ain't difficult. That's a lie. Change is difficult. Even when they taking you out from one school to a new school, you know what I'm saying? Moving from your old neighborhood to a new neighborhood. You getting took out of your comfortability.
No comfortable zone. It's like, I'm wondering, and I think it's a good thing that the Flint schools, they want to do something with redevelop the property over there at the old central building. I hope what about Whittier?
Well, they're taking that entire property.
Okay.
It's the
I'm glad
Whittier
you said
Central
that.
property.
But they just dumped all that money into homes in Brownell. So
And that's
that's the middle school.
Yeah.
That's the elementary and middle school.
Yeah.
So they really can just put all of that in. No. I mean, the Flint schools got less than 3,000 kids.
Yeah, I agree. They do have less than 3,000 kids. But Flint has more than 3,000 kids.
Yeah.
And a lot of our kids are going to these out-county schools where they're not comfortable. Parents, I get that parents feel better sending their kids to what they perceive as a better school.
Mm-hmm.
But I hear about some of our kids out there being mistreated.
Absolutely.
We need to get them back home.
Right.
But can you bring them back? That's the question. How many parents want to bring their kids? See, that's the thing. Who want to bring their kids back to the Flint school system?
As it is, none. That's why the Flint community schools need to do the work that they need to do to improve the quality of these schools. Not just the buildings, but the quality education that they have there. And I think that once they start to do that particular work, then teachers will be coming back. Real teachers, not the parapros or whatever it is.
That they got teaching.
Right. And then parents will be willing to bring their kids back into the school. They just have to have a reason to come back. And right now.
But do they have auto mechanics? Do they have tool and die? Do they have, the classes that you need? Do that? Because right now, you can send your kid to U of M. Mm-hmm. And he will graduate and and some can have associates in college or have 30 credits. It's the schools, because it seemed like to me that would be the thing for if your schools, because if U of M got it and my college got it, why does the Flint school system don't have them same things in where you can have these kids prepared and not we graduating 12th graders reading at 5th and 6th grade level?
Oh my God! Did you see the report that came out from the Mackinac Study Group? Like how bad the public schools are failing in Michigan. I mean, bad.
But that's what I'm saying. But how can you? But how can you expect? And like they say, they want to say it's 2,800. I believe that's a lie. With kids in the Flint school system, like I said, when you look at the function on the board, you're looking at the superintendent. The superintendent. I don't want to get nobody in trouble. I'm just saying. making what he making for with the product that he giving out here, anywhere else, people would be fired. People would be fired when you showing what's going on. People will lose their jobs. The school board, that mess up there, they not even on the same page.
Right.
Not even, but these are people that's supposed to be leading. I mean, helping our young scholars. I'm just saying, once you can get the dysfunction out, it'll clear a lot of stuff up. But if you got to get rid of the friends, brothers, and in-laws.
Right. And you got to have a board that's willing to accept change. They know how to move forward and not stuck in the past. Y'all understand what I'm saying. Yeah. You gotta have the board that's up on it, and quit taking trips just to take a trip. Like, what are you going and networking with different communities for, and you're not bringing it back?
They vacations they getting.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Them
Quit taking
vacations.
These conferences as vacations.
Them
Go
vacations.
and learn something and bring it back and try to implement it in your own community.
Vacations,
that's
man.
The point that I thought these business trips supposed to be. I used to have to come back and report on what I learned at these trips.
And I'm not. I can't say that they're not doing that, because I do see a difference in the school board now than I did, say, 2 years ago.
Oh, that's what Teray said.
See,
I'm not saying that they're perfect. I'm definitely not saying that they're perfect. Yeah. But I see a difference.
That's what Teray said. He's seen
the only difference was that Brother Clark ain't on there no more and Linda Booth's on there. Them the two differences. But Teray also said said, huh?
Clark still helped to get them to where they are now.
That's the point.
I mean, they didn't act like it.
That's the point. And you see this board, they always accuse prior boards, because this board, they were saying prior board, including with the last board. They were saying the prior boards. See, that's what I'm saying. It'd be too much blaming game. But I get it. Even in presidents do that. They always blame the current administration. When they coming in, it seems like everybody want to blame the people before them when they got in, but it's still the same. Mm-hmm. You're still graduating kids that probably couldn't even go perform at a 4-year college. That's all I'm saying.
Right. And is this what we doing? We talked about the Rayvon video last week. We really had a good discussion about that. And no, I haven't looked at the newly released video that they have, because I don't feel like, I hope it's not another video trying to paint the picture of this man that lost his life and being a bad person. I hate when that happens in our community to our black men that are gunned down by police officers. They try to paint them as the victim so we can look at, like, they trying to justify why somebody was killed, and I don't like that. So, no, I'm not going to talk about no new video. I don't want to see no video of him. I still think the Michigan State Police, they are a little aggressive in our neighborhoods. They said, the Flint Police Department said that they were going to suspend chases in residential areas. We need the Michigan State Police on board, too, because you see them little cherry bombs rushing all up and down these residential streets, and there are still some children that are playing out here. And they need to slow down. But see, we never say anything or never do anything until something happens, and then a couple months later, it's forgotten about. And then the same thing happens over and over again. We'll bring it up, and then we can't fight 1,000 battles, and we can't get people in the community involved. That's where you come in. Because you Neighborhoods United.
You know what? I'm not a miracle worker.
You gotta be.
I'm just one.
We need
person.
You. We need you.
See, I agree with Maria on this. She said, I know that my children are better off in another community. They will struggle enough as black children, but to increase that with no education is a disservice to them and community.
Yeah.
That's what I just feel like. Until we can get these people up out of here who just collecting paychecks, who really want to help, until you can get them out the community, we ain't nothing gonna change. You're gonna have another 10 years of the same madness.
And Sherry said we've not moved too far from the 60s in the segregated school systems and neighborhoods. Well, Coolidge, I found out that Coolidge school it was not desegregated until the late 70s, and that's right here in Flint.
Yeah, what you thought? Didn't you?
And then Black History Month, while we complain about Black History Month, it was only a day. And then they changed it to a week to coincide with
Was it ML King?
no, it was two people's birthday. Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln's birthdays. I think those was the two people. They changed it to a week. And that was in the 1970. It wasn't until 1976 when they gave us a whole month.
In 76?
Yes, go back.
I thought that's when we
1976.
got a week.
No, in 1970 we got a week. 1976 we got a month.
But see that was a game that's been played. But I'm not gonna do that while Sister Lewis on here. But see, that was a game we've been tricked to get. We can get a month when really you this 365 days a year. But I just show you. But see, that's the game we get played in. So it is what it is. It's nothing new.
Right.
That's just a distraction.
So, Miss Carmen Lewis, any last words? She looked like
We're in this together. We're in this together.
We're gonna find out.
So you know what? I do got a one last tough question for you before we get out of here.
Okay.
Critique what people in Flint that have a platform can do better to try to bring the community together.
All right.
Just give our people a voice.
Mm.
The reason why I think there's so much animosity and a lot of screaming matches and shouting matches is because people feel like they're not being heard. That's the reason why with Flint Neighborhood United, when people come, you don't have all of those screaming matches because they know, well, I can go ahead and say what I say, and if I don't get it out now, there's always next month. I can come back and I can get that information out at that time. They know we're going to be there. When you have these other leaders that come into the community, okay, I want to hear from you, they just want to do a one-off, and then they disappear and not come back. That's not fair.
That's not. You're right.
So if you're going to use your platform to give people a voice so they can be heard.
All right. Well, thank you, Miss Carmen Lewis, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
You got to come back again to the 810 studio.
Yeah, I won't be afraid next time.
Oh, you
Okay.
know.
Oh, see how easy it was.
Yes.
Mick,
What?
now what you got to say?
You know me. It is what it is.
We're in this together. That's
Okay.
what Miss Carmen Lewis
Miss
said.
Carmen might be saying that, but them jackals ain't.
Her phone going on
Yeah,
right
right
now.
now she
Report
getting
to
the
the
call.
conference
Yeah,
room
you
when you
won't-
get back to work.
You won't be back over there. You went over there with them.
No, I think, hey, her boss, he's a good guy.
Yeah, because he done been over here.
He's a good guy.
It's only a couple people don't like us.
And
Well, don't like
forget,
me over there.
If you
That's
not, if
all
you,
I ain't gonna say no names, Alexandra, but it's a couple people don't like me.
if you choose not to go to council today at 4:30, they will be honoring Michael Freeman for his 13 years of dedication on the My Trustee Board. So they are having something, a small celebration for him today over there at 4:30. So hey, go over there or come to the movie. Well, come to council.
Peace, family.